Thank you, President. My question is to the Minister representing the Prime Minister, Senator Farrell. Can the Minister guarantee that all 9 of the scheduled Hunter-class frigates, or any variation to them, will be built in Adelaide, as Labor repeatedly promised prior to the last election?
Thank you, Senator Fawcett. Minister Farrell.
Yes.
Senator Farrell, first supplementary.
Minister, thank you for that commitment from the government to all 9 frigates being built in Adelaide. Minister Miles received the Surface Fleet Review in September. Given that he has repeatedly recognised and referred to the deteriorating strategic circumstances faced by Australia and talked about the urgency that is needed, the urgent need for action, will the government actually respond to the Surface Ships Review this calendar year, or will there be further delays?
Thank you, Senator Fawcett. Minister Farrell.
Thank you, President. Thank Senator Fawcett for his first supplementary question. I don't know who wrote that question for you, Senator Fawcett, but coming from South Australia, you witnessed time and time and time again the failure of the former government to do anything about providing support in the serious area of defence. Who was the government that cancelled the Naval contract? Who was the government that ended up spending leaving the Labor government to spend $6 billion to fix up the mess that you've made in the defence space?
Please resume your seat. Senator Fawcett.
Point of order on relevance. The question was about the government's response to the Surface Ship Review, nothing about the substantial investment that the coalition government made in the defence sector.
Thank you, Senator Fawcett. I'll direct the minister to the question. Minister Farrell.
Thank you, President. So, for the whole of the time that you were in government, Senator,
are you standing up?
President, but you also, on a point of order, President.
Yes.
Firstly, you don't need a point of order to draw a minister to a question, and the minister was flagrantly disregarding your drawing him to the question. I invite you to do so and encourage you to do so without always needing a point of order.
Thank you, Senator Birmingham. I will once again remind the minister of the question. Minister.
With all due respect, on the point of order, I don't think you need those gratuitous comments from the deputy leader of the.
The time has expired, Minister. Senator Fawcett, second supplementary.
Minister, there's been numerous representations from defence industry and our allies urging faster decision-making and raising concerns that the number of reviews, the cuts in real terms to budgets and the slow speed of decision-making is harming investment and the delivery of critical military capability. When and how will the government respond to those concerns?
Thank you, Senator Fawcett. Minister Farrell.
Well, we're doing this. Thank you, President, and thank Senator Fawcett for his second supplementary question. You know, we're finally back on track here. All of the chopping and changing in the defence space under your government, that's behind us now. That's well, you've asked.
Senator Fawcett.
Point of order on relevance. The question was about the fact that the government won't even define a track, not whether or not they think they're back on track. He's not being relevant to the question that was asked.
I'll remind the minister of the question. Thank you, Senator Fawcett. Minister Farrell.
Thank you, President. Look, I don't think I could be more relevant in pointing out the failure after failure after failure of the former government.
Senator,
let's remember,
Minister Farrell. I'll draw your attention to Senator Fawcett's question. Did you still want to make a point of order?
Yes, point of order. The minister is misleading the House.
Oh, that's not a point of order, Senator Fawcett, and you're well aware of that, Minister Farrell.
No, that's the best he can do. Look. Under Defence Minister Miles, we're We've got a person that we know we can trust. He's a safe pair of hands in this place, and Australians know that this is a government that is serious about ensuring their long-term defence needs.
Mr Deputy President, the medical community talk about a condition known as the illusory truth effect. In layman's terms, that means if you say it often enough, people might start thinking it's true. Now, Minister Farrell today made a very poor attempt to repeat the line, again coming back to the illusory truth effect, the line that the coalition was bad for defence, Labor is good for defence. They say it all the time. They keep repeating 10 years of failure, but we have fixed up the mess. Well, let's look at what independent commentators say about this government's record on defence.